You are in the know with Eon Temple. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for showing love. Thanks for watching the videos. I see you guys watching it. You know what I'm saying? It's appreciated. And this video, I have a special topic. It's a topic that has been very prevalent for me for about 5 years. Something I've gone through. Something I haven't been proud of times of having, but it's something that's helped me to grow and evolve in ways I can't even fully explain. And this topic is eczema, and it's basically atopic dermatitis is the scientific name to say it. So I'll be sharing my experience with eczema and the things I've done to truly help the situation and allow myself to get to this point where I'm healing and I'm seeing much more results than I've seen in the last 4 or 5 years, right? So I'll get right into it. I'll get right into what really happened, how my eczema started. So when I moved down to Jamaica, I was going into high school. I was a bit anxious and stressed. That played a big part in me first developing symptoms, right? So I found throughout the course I was drinking a lot of sugary things. I was, going around. I was eating a lot of junk food, a lot of meat products, a lot of starchy products. You have your beef patties, your chicken patties, you have your cassavas, your yams, certain other things, a lot of rice. I was eating white rice a lot as well, but I just found that these foods have caused a lot of disruptions with my body and a lot of inflammation. And because of this, it caused my body to have to react in a way that it was doing a natural thing to try to remove these toxins through the skin, since it wasn't being filtered through the liver and kidney at a fast enough rate. So the first thing you want to do in treating eczema, you want to identify the triggers. And once you identify these triggers, it could be allergens such as your pollen, you have cats and dogs, you have foods, as I said before, you have other environmental factors such as dust mites and mold. So you want to realize what is affecting you, and in doing so, you have to stay away from that for however long. Sometimes it's just momentary allergies. Sometimes these allergies last people for longer periods. But at the end of the day, the allergies really depends on how your body's and how strong your immune system is. So you can definitely overcome these allergies in time, but you have to allow yourself to get your immune system to a point where it can fight against these foreign invaders and things the body sees as harmful to the body. So I'm gonna first start off by saying things that I wish I knew when I first started on my journey of healing. And the biggest thing is eat to live. My friends, is how you should be shopping. Right? When I first started cutting out foods and eating certain foods that I wasn't accustomed to eating because I was so accustomed to the junk foods, I was struggling. It took me a while, and it took me even up to now, but I'm at a state now where I'm more conscious about it. So you really need to get the mind frame that you're doing this primarily to heal your body. You're not doing this because you just love to eat food and you just wake up and you're hungry and you want something and you're thinking about it the next day just because of that nasal sensation. You're doing it because you truly want to help yourself. You want to heal your condition. As Hippocrates says, and he got it from the Kushites and the Egyptians about let thy food be thy medicine and thy medicine be thy food. So what does that mean? That means you have to truly put foods in your body that will nourish you and give you the right amount of nutrients and minerals. Minerals is a big thing. I've come to realize later on my journey that the body really needs minerals more than even the nutrients, because your body should be in an electric state, which is the alkaline state, so the energy can flow. Thus, it's good to keep a positive state of mind frame so your body can respond accordingly. When your mind, body, and soul is aligned, healing, that's when healing takes place at its fullest effect. This is when you don't need any types of drugs and none of that, those band-aid bullshits that really cause your problem to come back. You wonder why every season you have a cold or you have some issues with inflammation. That's because you're relying on external factors too much, when it also starts with your mind. And when you eat better, you think better. When you think better, you eat better. It's always a cycle like that as well. Next thing is very, very crucial. Drinking, I'm talking about natural spring water. You can find these in stores. A lot of them have fluoride in it, which is not good. It causes a lot of issues with the brain's neurotoxin. So try to get ones with low fluoride. And best possible option, of course, is no fluoride at all. So don't drink any tap water unless it has filtered and it's a good filter that you trust in. Yeah, you can drink distilled water, but I would not recommend it. I would recommend the natural spring water. Is the most alkaline state, which has minerals which help to keep your body in a state in which it can be electric and fully functional. Well, I started finding my best results when I started to switch to a more raw, vegan, plant-based whole foods diet. I know that's a long word. I just combined a lot of plant-based together, That's how it is sometimes. But on this diet, it's primarily about nourishing yourself with these nutrients that come from the earth, Mother Earth, that was sun cooked with sun energy. And in doing so, you're getting not only the chlorophyll that helps to remove toxins, that for black people it activates your melanin and other glands, if you know what I'm talking about, and which allows your body to be in a state of highly functioning. It helps to remove the inflammation from the skin and redirect and clean out your intestine, your liver, all of these vital organs, and keeping your muscles in a state in which it can grow and develop. You know what I'm saying? I'm also going to be giving you guys foods that you should stay away from. These foods are starchy foods such as bread. We're talking about white bread, even brown bread. If you want the best effects, your alternatives is spelt, quinoa, fonio, and amaranth. And kamut is also good as well, yeah. So those are your top 5 for that, for your grains. You also have, for your seeds, you have hemp seeds, which is good. You can use chia seeds, flax seeds as well, but hemp seeds is your best bet for keeping yourself in an alkaline state. Definitely remove any dairy, any cheese, any milk, all of that stuff. Cut that out. Even if you don't have eczema, you should not be drinking those things, especially if you are of a melanated orange. I highly suggest you cut out meat. I know this is very difficult for people. To be on this diet, you have to anyways. But just for the effects of reducing inflammation and acid in the body, you have to cut out meat. So your substitutions, your options for that more meaty, more that sensation would be mushrooms such as portobello mushrooms, basically all mushrooms except for shiitake. And yeah, those are very good. You can also have walnuts too for people who are concerned about the protein. Even though protein should not be your concern at all, as protein is something that is in a lot in most foods, and it's something that your body doesn't even require as much as we've been told. So just keep your body in a state where it has a lot of minerals and these highly functioning nutrients to help you, such as garbanzo beans are good as well, which is chickpeas. You have other things as well. You can look up Dr. Sebi approved foods to get a better idea of alkaline foods, as he's a pioneer. He's a individual that's healed basically any kind of condition you can think of. So yeah, I'll even link it in the description of some good ideas and some Dr. Sebi inspired meals. I'm gonna do that for y'all. Yeah, so back to water. Try to drink at least a gallon of water a day. Try to exercise. Make sure you're doing some push-ups, going for jogs, doing your workouts, doing your jumping jacks, whatever you do to get yourself in a more, get your blood going and get your adrenaline pumping. A lot of the time, people who suffer from eczema, they have issues where their adrenal glands are not functioning properly because they've been on corticosteroid treatments for long periods. And I can attest, because that's something I went through.